Hey everybody, it's WillBits, playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, Investigation Day 2. Maya passed out right after we found her in the tomb. Oh, now we're doing Phoenix's side of things. Ah ha ha!
I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open.
She's been out cold ever since. We haven't been able to get a word out of her. The doctor said it's exhaustion, but I can't help but worry. What is it, right? Are you all right? Yeah, just thinking is all. I'm glad you're here, Edgeworth. We wouldn't have gotten the permissions we have without you. Well, I didn't come all the way to Kurain to be useless. Speaking of the investigation, I received a few things from Detective Sky. These should prove to be useful to us as well. So we've got two different sets of court documents, and I guess we'll shuffle them together when we reunite? I don't know. Two sides of a story showing up here. Tomb crime photo. I can't thank you enough, Edgeworth. Honestly, I'd have been so lost without him these past few days. You there! The bobbed-head lawyer, Phoenix Wright! Huh? Oh. Hello, mysterious guard. You're from the Grand Royal Guard, right? I am Lackey, Royal Guard member, and Her Eminence's shoulder rubber! I'm very good at rubbing shoulders. That's very specific. Now, what does the Royal shoulder rubber want from me? Wait, come to think of it, my shoulders are a bit stiff. Don't be absurd! I am here for one purpose only. I am to bring you before Her Eminence, Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Kurain. Will you comply? The Queen? What could she want with me? And why does he have to shout like that? I can't fathom why Queen Garan would summon you, but I advise you to accept Her Eminence's gracious invitation. Royal shoulder rubber lackey, was it? May I join Mr. Wright in his audience with the Queen? The name's Lackey, L-A-H-K-E-E, and Lackey. I'll praise the omnipotent Queen Garan, for she has already foreseen and approved your request, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. She knows all. You are both to come with me. You mean to say Queen Garan sees our every move? Yes, indeed. Her Eminence's spiritual power is immense. She can even see what's going on thousands of miles away. Right. I fear I'll lose my hearing next if we don't hurry. Yeah, me too. Why would the Queen herself summon me personally? What could she possibly be up to? Well, I guess we head to the audience chamber. Oh yeah, we never went to the secret hideout at all as Apollo, did we? Huh.
Ah, the bobbed-head lawyer has arrived. We bid you welcome. And you as well, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Thank you. This place is still as magnificent as last time.
We have heard much about you, Barbed One. It seems your bluffs and tomfoolery tend to leave our court devastated in their wake.
Is that what people have been saying about me? Because usually it's that I'm good at being a lawyer, and that I do good things and I save the innocent. Right. Where are your manners?
Your Eminence, I am both humbled and delighted to be in your presence.
Oh, Your Eminence, glad to be here. Looks like you're doing well.
It is all right. There is no need to keep your head bowed all day. Yes, Your Eminence.
Hi, Rafa. How you doing? You, sorry about your dad. Rafa's not looking too good. I guess even she can't just bounce back from her father's murder. So, what can I do for you, Your Eminence?
We wish to question you about something related to the case at hand.
Perfect, because I have a few questions of my own. Let's talk about Inga's crime, which you were in the middle of prosecuting, or trying to catch him for. It's a little suspicious.
We fear we do not fully comprehend what has transpired. So it is that we summoned you here to further elucidate the situation. Is it true that our husband Inga had been seeking the Founder's Orb?
That's right. He wanted to trade a hostage for it. That's why he abducted Maya Fey.
Insolent fool!
Dunk! Ow!
That is a lie! A lie, I say! Father would never have done such a thing!
But he did abduct Maya. That much is...
I will not stand here and listen to this nonsense! You will pay for this, you!
Ow! Please, your benevolence!
That is quite enough, Rafa. We understand your feelings, but we fear he speaks the truth. For we believe we know why your father would do such a thing.
Huh?
Say what? We believe he was seeking the orb as a means of obtaining spiritual power. And with it, he intended to usurp the throne. Mother!
What do you mean, Your Eminence?
Inga was planning a coup, for he was dissatisfied with the current administration. And his secret police was the primary instrument of his treason.
The secret police? They came up during the High Priest's murder trial, too. And lead force under the direct command of the Minister of Justice. In this case, Inga. The man who was hunting down rebels as Lady Kira was a member of that group.
Indeed, Inga turned that once proud force into his own private army, and he intended on using them to launch a coup and assassinate us.
So Your Eminence had no control over them.
As much as it shames us to admit, Kurain is not the unified realm it would appear to be. We are truly sorry you had to witness the dirty underbelly of our kingdom. How could Father... But know that Inga could not have become king simply through our assassination. For in Kurain, only those who possess spiritual power may sit on the throne.
I see. That explains why Minister Inga was seeking the Founder's Orb.
Barbed One, do you recall the man known as Peas Lubben Anderstanden?
How could I forget? What about him? There's not a name that just pops out of your head.
He, too, was involved in Inga's machinations. Inga had bought his loyalty, ordered the man to steal the orb, and covered up the theft.
And then he sent the orb to the US for Dr. Buff to study. It's all coming together. Everything except that case about, like, the theater guys, who just seemed like kind of a fun diversion. But were they involved somehow? The capture of the infamous
villain Dirk Sadnadine. It may prove to be the crowning achievement of our reign. Now perhaps the kingdom may return to the peace it once knew. Oh, what a joyous day!
Hail to Her Eminence, Queen Garon, Grand Priestess of Khurain! Her Eminence's spiritual power invoked a blessing straight from the Holy Mother! I can see how her cronies would be elated at the prospect, but the Queen herself seems almost giddy for someone whose husband was just murdered.
Father.
Rafa, on the other hand, doesn't appear to be taking it so well. About that incident that occurred 23 years ago, the one in which Dirk was accused of assassinating Queen Amara.
Yes, he set fire to her private residence, burning my dear sister alive.
Murder by arson.
Only a demon would be capable of such a heinous crime.
But that event also set the stage for you to become queen. What did you do before you were crowned a queen, Your Eminence?
As part of our training to be queen, we served in many different governmental positions. The longest of which was as the previous Minister of Justice. It was in that position that we were best able to support our elder sister, Queen Amara.
Interesting. That's her husband's position, or at least it was. And when you ascended to the throne, you passed the Defense Culpability Act, which is kinda causing a lot more problems than it's solving, let's be honest. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty.
What prompted you to pass something like the Defense Culpability Act, Your Eminence? The assassination of our dear sister, Amara. When the infamous villain Dirk Sartmadif was apprehended, he announced that he would act as his own lawyer.
That's right. Dirk used to be a lawyer.
Dirk had been an extraordinarily talented lawyer and highly esteemed by the people. But he falsified evidence in an attempt to win his own case.
I see.
But when the truth of his fabrications and the assassination of the Queen came to light, the people were devastated, and trust in the legal system plummeted.
Now, why does that sound so familiar? We went through kind of a, what would they call it? A dark age of the law? It happens sometimes. Yeah, I wonder.
In Khurain, the Hall of Justice is a sacred space where victims receive their last rites. Should the people lose their faith in it, the kingdom would be shaken to its very core. That is why the Defense Culpability Act had to be passed. It was the only way to keep our legal system from tumbling into the abyss.
So that's how you sought to eliminate the use of perjury and phony evidence, huh? But that law is what made lawyers go extinct in your kingdom. Now there's no one left to defend those who have been accused.
We see how you could take issue with such a reality. However, we have not banned the act of lawyering itself. Those who are confident that they can prove their client's innocence are always welcome to mount a vigorous defense, as you yourself have shown.
Being the only person to do so in like 20 years? I mean, I guess so, but without lawyers, there's the possibility of false charges being filed and prosecuted.
So long as our prosecutors continue to run nothing but perfect trials, there needn't be fear of such nefarious dealings. Do you disagree?
Perfect prosecutors and their perfect trials, huh?
Let's not get started down this path. Furthermore, here in Khurain, we have the divination seance. And so it is we no longer need lawyers, for the dead do not lie.
Well, in the short time I've been here, I've beaten back false charges twice. And I've found that cases built on the memories of the dead are less than perfect. So yes, I do take issue with the Defense Culpability Act, to say the least.
Ho, 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 ho. Such relentless rhetoric. Your reputation precedes you, barbed one. It feels as if we ourselves are being cross-examined.
Oh no, that wasn't my intention.
It is true that some feel that the Defense Culpability Act is a necessary evil at best. But it is a small sacrifice upon which the peace of our kingdom has been forged.
If you consider executing innocent lawyers a small sacrifice, then sure.
The fact is that following its passage, the crime rate here in Kurain dropped markedly. Therefore, we have no regrets concerning the enactment of the Defense Culpability Act.
Really? None at all? Right. Why don't we leave it at that? This isn't a court of law, after all.
Yeah. About the Founder's orb that was to be exchanged for the hostage. It went missing after the murder. Would you happen to know anything about that?
It's missing? I'm sure Dirk had it when he went into the tomb. If it wasn't there, I have no idea where it could be, Your Eminence.
In that case, then perhaps Dirk has hidden it somewhere. Incidentally, there is the matter of that horned youth you were with.
Oh, you must mean Apollo.
From his odd hairstyle, may we assume him to be a relative? Perhaps your younger brother?
Much younger. No, you got it all wrong. He's Dirk's son. Well, more like foster son. They're not actually related by blood, but, I mean, they raised him, so...
Dirk's?
Royal Guard! Your Eminence! What's she whispering in that one guy's ear?
Thank you for your time. The two of you may go now.
Yes, Your Eminence. We'll be on our way. Okay, now what? Apollo and Athena have the murder scene investigation covered, so... maybe we should go speak with the locals over at the bazaar? And then... go down a manhole? Okay, well... thanks for letting us into the palace, Your Eminence. Thank you. Please don't send your guards after us. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you, creepy, terrifying, scary queen. Hey, it's the yak ox. Ox yak. Whichever, I think it's a yak. Missed the ox. It's not an ox. Whoa! Rar? What? Was that a lion? What? Oh, that caught me by surprise too when I first heard it. Oh. It's the cry of a local bird known as a warbad. A bird that sounds like that. It's a scary bird. Sounds more like a beast than a bird, if you ask me. It's a form of mimicry. You know, to help protect them against predators and stuff. They sound scary, but they're just birds. Yes, well, can't say I've heard one quite like that before. Oh, it's more than unusual. It's endangered. It's extremely rare to encounter one in the wild these days. I mean, there's this one that's like literally always sitting in the bazaar, but, you know, rare enough. If it's so rare, then what's one doing out here in the middle of the bazaar? Thank you, Edgeworth. You got me. Maybe it's got something to do with it being their national bird? Ah! Was that a gunshot? Har 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 har. Starly PW. What are you, hey Dats. What was that, Dats? Are you, what are you doing? The Defiant Dragon's newest weapon. I call these puppies Dragon Snot Snaps. It's like a little gunpowder packet that you just throw down. Uh-huh. And you need those... why? Because our hard work's starting to pay off. Thanks to our TV signal hijacking and stuff, more and more people are joining our cause. But on account of that, the regime's been cracking down on us real tough, like... Yeah, there's been a lot going on lately. You can say that again. I mean, what with the high priest fake murder / suicide? People are calling it the DCA tragedy, and it's causing a real public uproar. Hopefully this means Tarus's death won't be in vain after all. So how exactly is a handful of firecrackers gonna help you, gonna be of help to you guys anyway? Simple. First, I supply them to our fellow rebels. Then we use them as a diversion when we need to shake Garon's goons. Huh? Like this. Whoa! You cut that out. I'm not with the regime and I'm not chasing you, and I'm startled very easily. Your reaction, that was priceless, PW. Guess I startled the warband too. It's a miracle no one's trying to arrest him while he's too busy laughing. You there? Huh? Rafa.
You are one of those insurgents, are you not?
Yikes! Take that!
Eek!
And he's gone. Those firecrackers are more useful than I thought.
Bobbed head, your benevolence.
What can I do for you?
I wanted to speak with you about what my mother said. I do not believe a word of it. My father could not have been planning a coup.
Well, I can understand why you'd feel like that, but
it was a setup. Someone must have been plotting against him.
How do you know that?
I just do, because the Holy Mother guides me. And as the royal priestess, I must uncover the truth for all to see.
Huh. Maybe this is just how Rafa expresses her sense of duty.
You're investigating this matter, are you not? Then rejoice, for I shall accompany you and bestow upon you the royal priestess's wisdom.
Well, that's the best news that I've heard all day, Your Benevolence. No one would dare get in our way with Rafa by our side. We humbly accept your offer, don't we, Edgeworth?
As you wish, right? Excellent. Then let us begin with my father's private quarters. We should be able to find some clues there. I shall expose his false charge for what it is, if it is the last thing I do.
Could it be? Is the reason she's so defensive about Inga because she's a daddy's girl? Aww.
Bobbed head, let us not waste any time. My father's private quarters are located within the royal residence. Now follow me.
Wait! She's sure in a hurry.
Right. The minister's private quarters may hold evidence related to the murder as well.
Yeah, maybe we can kill two birds with one stone. Rafa's awfully fired up. I just hope she'll be ready for the truth we find. After all, it's hard to believe that Inga was not in full control of the whole affair. He was shady. He's super shady. They're not gonna make us like Inga, are they? Wait, where's his private quarters? We go back to the residence, I guess? Now, if we could figure out which of these buildings houses Inga's private quarters, which I would assume Rafa will just tell us, that's where we'll find Rafa. Oh, we've lost her. Okay. Hey, Edgy Poo. Let's look around. I see footprints that have been here this whole time. There are footprints coming from this residence. Too bad they just kinda end. I wonder who made them and where they went. Where did they come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Now that's what I call an extravagant exterior. Is this where Inga's private quarters are?
Watch your step, right? That urn's been knocked over, spilling water everywhere.
Yeah, the ground's soaked. I wonder who did this. Huh? I think someone's in there. In the urn?
Father?
Is that Princess Rafa?
There were still so many things I wish to tell you.
She always puts on such a brave face.
But hearing her crying all alone, I can't help but think of Trucy. Father?
Princess Rafa? Are you in there?
Just a moment. I'll be right out. I see you are finally here. Well, let us commence our investigation, shall we?
Your benevolence? Maybe you should rest for a minute first.
You were eavesdropping on me, weren't you?
No, I mean, yes. Sorry, I couldn't help overhearing. It wasn't like I was spying on you or anything. It just, you know, you were being very loud and I...
You stupid, bobbed head! Ah!
You could have feigned ignorance, dum-dum. It's as if your brain-to-mouth filter shuts off the moment you step out of the courtroom. And often when you're in the courtroom, let's be honest, Phoenix. I'm not that bad, Edgeworth. It's pretty bad.
Anyway, what took you so long? I thought you would never get here. You have a lot of nerve keeping the crown princess waiting.
Oh, sorry.
This is my father's residence. I have already unlocked it so you can go right in. Oh, and be careful. Some dingbat dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there.
A dingbat dog? Is that the type of dog?
That's right. The yappy mutt spilled a whole urn's worth.
I wonder how it got into this area. Do you know what it looked like?
I have better things to do than to memorize what some stray dog looks like. Some dark, shadowy dog that just kept running around like someone's shadow. Anyway, it's not worth talking about. Let's search my father's room, shall we?
I really hope she's all right. Okay, I guess we had to go here first to unlock Inga's private quarters. Does he have a golden bust of himself next to his bed? Next to his bed, in case he needed to get out of bed and be like, so that's what I should look like. I'll just adjust these buttons, get the cigar over here. What a mess. You can only tell a guy used to live in this room. It's not that bad. I guess Inga and I had at least that much in common. Oh yeah, the office is kind of not great.
Bah, this staff keeps getting in the way. Nena!
Oh! Huh? Where's Nena? Who kidnapped Nena? Normally, Ninja Nun comes in, tells her everything she doesn't know, and then fixes everything up. She comes running whenever Rafa calls. Where's Nena?
That's right. Nena is
what?
Oh well, you bobbed head. Come hold this staff for me.
What? Why me? I don't want to.
Just take it. It's too heavy, and I'm tired of holding it.
How does Nena put up with this day in and day out? I'll just set it over there for now. Okay, that's... That's very confusing. I have to look at the bust. It's too silly. It's just too silly. Wow, that's one gaudy sculpture.
My father sculpted it himself from a block of solid gold.
Why does it not surprise me that he was also a narcissist? And what, you wouldn't use solid gold, would you? That's really soft. I mean, I guess you could carve it, but... it's pretty detailed. He even included that personal stamp of his. Hey, the stamp's a little loose. Just... Oh, yeah, because... Oh! Secret safe in the cigar. Ah!
Look, there's a secret safe inside. Oh my, to think such a thing was here all this time.
Looks like we need the combination to get in. All right. Let's look around and see if we can't find some secret numbers somewhere, like maybe in this notebook.